Do you want to break down these fights with me? Give me your picks.
Fuck
your
yeah,
boy
what
Cub
fights?
Swanson's fighting.
Yeah,
UFC Nashville.
against fucking Connor's
Artem
baby.
Lobov.
Yeah.
Which is so weird because Artem talked all this shit, and that's the way the UFC works these days. I mean, to your CM Punk point.
Well, I think it's
he
about
talks all
time.
this shit, and it's that he has. I don't think he's ranked in the top 15. They're like,
fucking
all right,
terrible.
here's Cub main event, and for Cub goes, I know I shouldn't be fighting him. It doesn't make sense, but I just want to fuck him up.
Yeah, I mean, he talked a bunch of shit. I mean, think about how many people are pretending to be Conor McGregor. I wouldn't say that. How many people have been influenced by Conor?
I'd say the answer would be D, all of the above.
Right?
Everybody.
Right.
And they see the money.
And they're making more money, and they deserve more money. So you do what you got to do, fighters. You be a little bit of Conor and do that. And this Autumn dude lives in Conor's ass.
Correct.
So
in his ass,
he gets to see, like you hang out with the best dude every day. You're like Autumn is not a talented guy. He's
not a main eventer.
He's a tough guy.
Yes.
He's
not a main
dude.
eventer. And let's be real, he would not be in the situation if he was not best friends with Conor McGregor.
Right. And but think about how he's seen some fast punches and kicks.
That's
He's
true.
got a real good look at how good somebody can be in front of you.
That's true.
He's got one of the better looks. Every day he gets a guy that is fucking flying around him.
Not lately,
like a
because
maniac.
Conor's not there training, right? Because he's having a baby and he's getting ready for just boxing.
He's still going to the gym boxing. He's boxing him too.
Yeah.
He's boxing him too.
Yeah, I just feel like, obviously great. It's a great opportunity for Artem. For Cub, it doesn't do too much, just a cap in his feather. But in MMA, you know how it works. MMA gods don't give a fuck. So even though Cub should fucking dismantle Artem, you never know.
Yeah, Artem hits hard.
He hits like a Mack truck. And he has gotten better. From Ultimate Fighter, he's gotten better every fight.
I bet you he's got way better now, too, because he's fucking hanging out with all those dudes. He's probably got like 2 or 3 new little things that we don't know about because Cub's been around way longer. You kind of know Cub these days. So
this card, and even last week's card, it's flying under the radar. They're just, I don't know, maybe they have too many shows, something's going on, but they don't promote them too well. But this card's fucking stacked, man. It's better than most pay-per-views. Most of the main events, and this main event sucks balls.
Yeah, but see, I feel like main events are just for the fucking general public.
They
douches.
are, but that's all they care about.
So if you're a real fight fan, this is the better card.
I
because
agree.
you're like, these are the matchups where there's some people that are going to kill each other.
Like, look at Iaquinta versus Diego Sanchez. Remember Iaquinta for the longest. He got injured. He's been out fucking 2 years.
Wait, show me a photo of that dude.
You know Iaquinta. He's the fucking New York guy going, boo me? Fuck you. He's that guy. If you remember him, he was ranked in the top 10 for a while. Then he got hurt.
Yeah, I just need a photo.
Yeah, he was fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
man.
he's pretty fucking good.
Hell yeah.
Diego, man, I hate saying it. I love the old dogs, man, but that last fight he had, he looked terrible.
He did look rough.
And he's really been around a really long time.
Well,
And there is no new moves from this man.
Well, no, his last fight against Held, who's a ridiculous jiu-jitsu practitioner, he looked good. It was a unanimous decision. You're talking about the Joe Lozon fight.
That's what I'm talking about.
He looked like shit against Lozon.
Yeah, he got lit up.
Yeah, and then obviously Ricardo Lamas lit him up, and then he's had a rough go, but he's also over his prime. But Diego Sanchez is that guy. This is a fun fight because Iaquinta hasn't fought in forever. He's coming off an injury, and he had such a dispute with the UFC. He was talking all this shit.
Really?
Because he had to go into his savings because he's been hurt, and they wouldn't pay for his bills, and wouldn't give him a contract.
Oh, and he said it
and
all?
then Reebok, he went nuts. He went nuts on him.
And he's still there.
Still there, yeah. Still
Mustn't
there.
be that bad of a deal.
Still
then.
there. And then look at it. I mean, dude, he beat Ross Pearson, Joe Lozon, beat the fuck out of Joe Lozon. Then he beat Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah, I don't like.
He's a beast, man.
The nightmare.
So for Diego, it's a tough fight, but at least he's getting them. He hasn't fought since April 4th, 2015. For God's sake,
still watching it though.
Hell yeah!
Every time Nightmare fights, I don't give a fuck who he's fighting. I'd watch him fight a cow. He's awesome.
I agree. So I'll take Swanson. Iaquinta. Are you disagreeing with any of that?
No, I'm not.
All
not
right.
at all.
And then OSP versus DeLima.
Man, I just watched that fucking left hook he gave fucking Shogun again the other day.
Wasn't it nasty?
He's
fell on tough times since then, though.
Yes, he has. No, and I feel like that was it wasn't. It was a good moving away left to hook, like he angled out
like a
and
check hook, and
it was
Shogun was running into it.
It was but exactly. Shogun was kind of underestimating and kind of stupid.
Yes.
That was kind of a dumb.
Kind of didn't respect them.
He did the he did the running fucking thing that those guys do.
It was 1998, like phenom, like this.
Yeah, and if you watch, I watch it over and over again because I've really been working on that
check hook.
One punch. Yeah, and I was like, Shogun doesn't even start to move to the right. He's still going left. And fucking OSP is all the way out of the way. OSP doesn't even put a hand up after that hook. It's just like bink, like he fucking slapped him. So I don't know how good that guy is.
Yeah, OSP, he's a good athlete. He trained with us forever in Denver.
Good athletes are fucking
it's tough, man, because you got a good guy like OSP, right? He gets ranked high. But after a while, your athleticism, especially when you get to the upper echelon, it evens out where you get pros who are also athletic, maybe not as athletic, but they're God-given fighters, like they're born to fight. And trust me, I'm that guy that your athleticism goes out the window because they're like, I've seen it all before. Right. I've dealt with athletes like you. Let's see what's up. I have better technique. I fought tougher guys. And let's see what happens.
And you stay in the pocket. You're fearless and you stay in the pocket. And that when you do that, all your athleticism gets slowed down.
Correct.
Because I don't flinch any of your shit. I see every little part of your chest is starting to move because you're going to start throwing that arm. It's faster than mine, but I'm aware of every little part of your body because I'm not scared of any of it. I'm like, fucking bang it. Like I guarantee I get a little bit of a hand to my head, and I don't get knocked out, and I counter you and make you pay.
Yeah, and usually the counter of the guys who are more experienced are way faster than the athletic guy. Right. A la Bernard Hopkins fighting till he's goddamn 50 years old.
Yeah, man. That was sad.
Yeah, so OSP needs to win so goddamn bad. Again, it's just he's just fallen on hard times. And then Dotson, Eddie Wineland.
He wins for sure.
OSP?
Dotson.
Oh, Dotson over Eddie Wineland?
Yeah.
Fuck, Eddie Wineland. If you remember Eddie Wineland, on UFC 128, he fought for the title. And after that, it's been a tough fucking go, man.
Yeah, he's got that weird, I get it. You put your hands down, but I don't, he's the kind of guy, when you're real fast, let me say this, when you're faster than your opponent, sure, do that. But when you're not as fast as no one's fucking faster than Dotson, I guarantee you he still has his fucking hands down because that's his style.
Yeah.
He's not going to adjust to fucking somebody who's faster than him and be like, oh, I should be a little bit more serious and keep my hands up for this. That's his style. He has to do this bob thing and with his hands down, and that is just like the dumbest thing ever against Dotson. That dude's a fucking lightning boy with heavy hands for a little man.
There's only one guy faster than Dotson, it's Demetrius Johnson. And he
the greatest fighter
Dotson.
In the world.
Yes. Now he's my pound for pound number one. At
right.
first, he was.
Jones is the greatest fighter in the world.
Yes, that's what I say. Jones is number
I agree
one.
completely.
Yes.
8 title defenses, but I fucking...
It would have been more if he wasn't...
If he didn't do cocaine and run into a pregnant lady...
He'd be at 13 or 14.
He'd be fucking destroyed. It'd be just as sad. Light heavyweight titles would be sad because
Correct.
It'd be like... Oh, let's just find somebody in Japan that he can beat up because nobody fucking cares anymore. How many times does he have to beat everybody else that's in there?
He would go down as the greatest of all time if he wasn't hitting girls and doing fucking cocaine and all that.
He would have gone to heavyweight, beat Kane. He would have beat everybody.
100. Same shit.
Yep.
See, he would have been 13 or 14 time defending champion on his schedule if he was in a fuck up. And then he'd be at heavyweight right now. And like I told Chin the other day,
my meeting should have come with me and Dax. He would have been all right.
Dax, where were we on John Jones?
Yep. He didn't want to listen. Now you got to listen. He didn't want to listen.
Yeah, but he wanted to take the help, man. First sign of fucking being an addict.
Road rage.
Lozon, Stevie Ray, never missed a Lozon fight. And then your boy Jake Ellenberger, Mike Perry. That's a fucking banger to kick this bitch off. Yeah. Someone's getting knocked out.
Yeah, I know.
Because you do a show with Jake. Don't you guys do a fight companion type of show?
I had him on there. The ultimate friends chat, the ultimate friends conversation is what we call it.
Oh, nice.
The UFC.
Oh, UFC. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know how long that's going to go. I'm just trying to fill the channel with stuff.
Just trying to get it going.
I just figured, they're like, you want any more shows? And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to make this channel big. I plan on taking over, so I made that up. But
how's he doing?
Dude,
I love.
I don't even want to.
What?
I don't.
What's up, bro?
I feel like that's not right. Like it's going to be on the podcast. MMA people see it, so I don't really have an opinion about this fight.
Yeah.
But I hope Jake wins.
Correct. I say this, people get mad at me. My heart goes with Jake Ellenberger. That's my boy. We're training partners. I love the guy. We text probably a month ago. My heart goes with Jake Ellenberger.
He's a head case.
He used to be one of the best of all time. Remember the Juggernaut? He's the fucking Juggernaut, man. And Mike Perry's just this animal who hits like a fucking Mack truck. He's the guy Alan Jouban beat last before he got knocked out in his last fight. But
and Jouban looked fucking awesome in that fight. And if you don't look awesome, you get knocked the fuck out.
You have to have footwork because Mike Perry is a fucking animal.
Yeah,
I don't like the matchup for Ellenberger. I just don't, man. I do not.
Me neither.
My heart's with Jake, and I fucking every ounce of me hope Jake wins. But if I had a gun to my head, I would take fucking Perry.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's a fucking bummer.